Hey everyone, this is John again from Volkswagen Planet. I'm coming to you from Tampa, Florida on October 10th, 2018. This is going to be basically a part 2 of my last video when I was talking about, is the hurricane actually good for the state of Florida? Did we really need it? Well, I don't think we don't need the damage, the winds, and the amount of rain that causes that to hit the panhandle. But what I was referring to is, as some of you guys may know, and a lot of you don't know who don't live in the area, is unfortunately our beaches are covered with red tide. Red tide is an algae that is basically sucking all the oxygen up out of the water and has caused marine life to die out. Out in the Gulf, it's not as rough as it is in the Atlantic because of the state of Florida being in the Cuba being like a breaker, like a buffer for the waters to come in the Gulf. So unfortunately, it will move a lot faster, the red tide I'm talking about, across the state. So with these storm surges, the winds are a little bit more sustainable, and unfortunately, it will cause beach erosion and stuff like that. But on the other side, I hope to God it's going to be breaking up the red algae, and so everybody can enjoy our beaches again. So here you go, guys. This is what's called a squall that's coming off one of the feeder bands of Hurricane Michael. And for you guys who don't know what a feeder band is, and you guys hear about that on the news, what a feeder band is if you picture a saw blade. You got the eye, which is right in the middle, where the saw blade would mount. Then you got the full face of all the metal, which is part of the blade. And then if you look at the very edge on the tips that actually cut the wood or the metal, those are basically the squalls or the feeder bands, which they call in a hurricane. So picture that. I think that's a pretty good example of what a hurricane actually is and what it does. And as you can tell, when the blade spins, it kicks off sand, the wood dust or the metal filings, and that's basically what we're getting here right now. We're sustaining about 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. It is 9:30, October 10th. I am standing 185 miles southwest of the eye, but my camera is facing right into the eye of Michael direction. So as you can tell by the trees, we do get some gusts that are ranging almost 30 miles an hour. Again, no damage here in Tampa. We escaped it, thank God. But unfortunately, our brothers up in the Panhandle will take a beating, a direct hit. Send your prayers out to them. And you guys up there who maybe even seeing this video, please be safe. And when the next one comes, I hope this is a learning lesson. Just get the hell out. Last year, I got the hell out of here on Irma, which is a Cat 5. And I tell you what, that was the best thing I ever did in my life. So knowledge is power, power is king. And like I said, I want to wish you guys, please be safe. And I hope that you guys get back to normal as soon as possible. And as always, guys, God bless you guys. God bless your family. Pray for the people up in the Panhandle and the surrounding areas. And you guys have a great day.